Hey YouTube, Doug Wallman. Today I'm here to do an unboxing of this wireless smart microphone from Audigo Labs. It's called the Audigo. I've seen some musicians online, mainly guitar players, use it on YouTube. And I was pretty impressed by the sound quality of this. And even though I don't really play guitar, I wanted to get it anyway. I want this microphone so I can maybe play a few chords. I was even thinking, should I rent a guitar to feature it in that regard? But no, I was curious what it would sound like, even with just me speaking. Right now I'm using the Zoom H8 Essential, but I'm not really doing a comparison, but you'll probably hear the comparison regardless, right, since I am using the Zoom right now. But it's a really small, nice, streamlined microphone. It is stereo, but when you do your recording, whether you're speaking or guitar or whatever, and I've noticed a lot of guitar players will do their vocals and play their guitar, and it'll pick both up just in fantastic fashion. Or yeah, I can't really speak that well to it, other than I was really impressed by it, the sound quality and just how small and petite it is. It'll record it, I think, on the microphone itself before it sends it to your phone. That way you don't have any latency issues. And then you have options from the app on your phone. And it's only iPhone right now, from what I've heard, but it will be going to Android shortly. I'm guessing like within a year. It'll be available on that platform as well. But right now it's just iPhone. So once you do get the recording on your app, there's going to be a stereo width option, or you can even have it in mono, but it's going to be recorded in stereo is the deal. And then I think there's other effects, like you could add reverb to your recording. You could even, if you had more than one of these mics, I think you could do it up to, I don't want to say for sure how many multi-tracks or whatever you could have on there through the different microphones. But I think you can still, with the one microphone, have several tracks recorded within the app. I don't want to say how many for sure. I think it might be 6. I think it was 4. I think they changed it to 6 right now. I could be wrong. Actually, I think it's 8. It's right here. It's up to 8. I was going to almost say 8. Looks like there's 8 tracks you can have on the app, and I do think, and it says record with up to 4 mics. So simultaneously connect multiple Audigo Smart Mics directly to a single iPhone for wireless multi-track recording and videos. So you can either do audio or videos, which of course would include audio. That way I could sync the audio to my Canon camera, or I could just record with my iPhone, and bam, it would be ready to go without any further messing around, really. Although, to be fair, the syncing capabilities now on these, like Final Cut Pro, for example, it is so easy to sync audio and video. It's not even funny. You just synchronize and it's all right there. But I could use that same feature with this microphone too. Or if I felt like doing a simpler project, I could just set up my iPhone, set up that mic, and it would essentially be done. You know, if I didn't want to do multiple like edits and seam them all together. But I didn't want this to be a long, drawn out video. But I don't know, maybe it will be. Maybe it will be. But let's get to the unboxing next, and we'll see how that. After that, we'll do a quick take with my vocals and see how it sounds, and maybe we'll get into some other things. I don't know if I want to play a keyboard and see how it sounds that way, or save that for another video. We'll see. Anyway, the unboxing next. All right. truth. Look at that little seal thing right there and there. I think we'll just cut it. Ta-da! Yeah. USB-C. This is a magnet. This is a magnet. You got your mic clip and things like that. All right, let's, I had the mic facing the wrong way for this. I had one chance to get this right and I did it wrong. Hopefully you're able to catch all that. I guess I was going to sit down and do the unboxing, and then I changed my mind, and the microphone can only pick up so much when it's pointed the wrong way, right? But let's try connecting this next and see what we got. I may have to power it up or something. Is there any juice in this thing? Oh yeah. Well, I'm using my iPhone to record this, so I'll have to change some things up here. We'll just see what it sounds like. I'll set it up. All right, how does it sound? I got it on the video app that it provides. And there's different options like 1080p, 4K, 24 frames per second, 60 frames per second. I don't know, I started this project at 23.98 or whatever, knowing that might be an issue. Hopefully it's okay. It's not that much different. I know I could read something. Morning poem. Every morning the world is created. Under the orange sticks of the sun, the heaped ashes of the night turn into leaves again, and fasten themselves to the high branches, and the ponds appear like black cloth on which are painted islands of summer lilies. If it is your nature to be happy, you will swim away along the soft trails for hours, your imagination alighting everywhere. And if your spirit carries with it the thorn that is heavier than lead, if it's all you can do to keep on trudging, there is still somewhere deep within you a beast shouting that the earth is exactly what it wanted. I have a feeling I skipped a page. I don't know. To keep on trudging. Yep, that's exactly what it said. There is still somewhere deep within you a beast shouting that the earth is exactly what it wanted. Each pond with its blazing lilies is a prayer heard and answered lavishly every morning. Whether or not you have ever dared to be happy, whether or not you have ever dared to pray. That's a pretty good one. Let's remember that so I can read it maybe a little better. We were just doing a quick mic test to see what this sounds like. I'm a little curious what it would sound like if I set up like my keyboard amplifier behind me and then tried to sing. But maybe that'll be a different video. I'm just doing a quick demo of what it sounds like with my audio. Like if I was doing ASMR or something with this. It does have a stereo image, or it can if I choose to in post-production. You could probably put a mic fluffy on it, but you'd have to get the right size. There's the zoom one, might be too big. Yeah, there's things laying around here that I could try on. There was my old zoom. Actually, that is this one. You could stretch it over it if you wanted to, but probably not going to do that. That kind of works. That's like if I was going to do ASMR. I'm not sure. It's probably not really meant for that, but it might be kind of cool anyway. Just curious. Curious. Almost makes me want to play guitar. Do a little test or learn banjo or something, take it out in the wild. Though the banjo would be a hard instrument to learn to play, but this is just so cool. This little tiny microphone. And you can press play from right here, and I think you could probably stop it too. So I would have to get a little deeper into it to really know what I'm doing, but I'm pretty sure I could just record another track with this and then monitor it with earbuds or something. Maybe I could have even done that now. I'm not sure. I mean, I could see if this pairs. Test 1, 2, test. I don't hear it through here, but testing 1. If I did do this, I'm thinking it does have to be a second track. And all you're going to hear is the playback. Actually, that's the thing. All you're going to hear is the playback, I think. But I'm not entirely sure. I think so. All you're going to hear is the playback from the previous track. That's how it works. And then you won't be able to hear what you're playing live because it has no latency. So it's going to be recorded in here. And then when you're done, whether you just have one original track or multiple tracks from different takes, then eventually it will end up in your phone. But until then, yeah. I think right now it's recording the video, but I don't think it's recording the audio on my phone yet. I think it's recording it here, and then when I'm done, it's going to sync it over there. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, I don't know much what I'm talking about. I do have the general idea. Could read one more short excerpt from Mary Oliver Devotions. Maybe try to put a little more infinite this time. Lingering in Happiness, page 175. After rain, after many days without rain, it stays cool, private, and cleansed under the trees, and the dampness there, married now to gravity, falls branch to branch, leaf to leaf, down to ground, where it disappear. It didn't say disappears. Where it disappear, but not, of course, vanish except to our eyes. Let me start over, if I may. Lingering in happiness. After rain, after many days without rain, It stays cool, private, and cleansed under the trees. And the dampness there, married now to gravity, falls branch to branch, leaf to leaf, down to the ground where it will disappear, but not, of course, vanish except to our eyes. The roots of the oaks will have their share, and the white threads of the grasses, and the cushion of moss. A few drops, round as pearls, will enter the mole's tunnel. And soon so many small stones, buried for 1,000 years, will feel themselves being touched. Well, I think I'm ready to close this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And if I do other samples like playing my keyboard, which I probably will, I'll just create a playlist. I'll name it Audigo or something like that, and you'll be able to follow my progress, because if I force a progress to understand everything now, well, I like to do my video, get it over with, and upload. I could probably produce a better video if I'd take my time, figure things out, but I'm not that way as much as I'd love to be and like to be. I like to do my unboxing, figure out what I can as soon as I can, and then learn from there, which I think a lot of people actually do that, but it may not be the best for YouTube. But, I got this to work, so it's just that you'd probably rather listen to some musician play their guitar. Well, I am a musician, I just play keyboard, and I can strum on the guitar. So we'll see where this goes. This little device here may call to me to play some other instrument. Man, that's crazy. It's possible. I could at least strum. See what happens. No promises, but that would be kind of cool. I don't know how it's going to be on keyboard though. What I do like about it, in a sense, it's not really a direct input recording per se. It's, you're mic'd probably from a distance to some extent, depending on, of course, where you put it. You could mic it like right up to a speaker or something, but it has more of an ambient vibe and feel to it. So I haven't heard too many recordings of myself, at least on YouTube, where it sounds just more natural and open space. This may provide some of that feel. Maybe. I haven't heard it yet. As of this very second, I have not heard myself on this microphone yet. Or I haven't recorded anything on my keyboard. Of course, it wouldn't be direct input. I'd have to hook up connect a keyboard amplifier, set it up behind me, project my voice, or I could, mic myself and have the voice coming out of my amplifier, and then this would pick that up. But no, I think I'd want just the ambience of my voice, and then just a little bit of amplification for the keyboard. Of course, I would need that. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I am curious how this sounds. Can't wait to hear it. Let me know what your thoughts, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. And I almost forgot, I should be able to just stop it from right here. And just real quick, I thought I'd let you know that I did leave everything at default. The stereo width was just at 50%. That's the default setting. For right now, I'm probably just going to leave everything alone. I know how to mess around with it and all that, but just to keep things simple for right now. I know there's different settings for your voice, like normal. It wasn't normal. It was, I don't know, default or something. Then warm, clarity, and there was even I wouldn't say compressor. There was something, a limiter, I think, but I just left everything at default, and the limiter was off by default, I'm pretty sure. But this is what it sounds like just right out of the box. So I think that I do like how it sounds. I like the microphones I have, like the Octava MK12. But I just noticed it sounds super sterile to me at times, super awesome. But sometimes it's just like, wow, am I trying to be that professional? Well, I kind of am, but I want to leave a nice room for something that's better, definitely better than my my iPhone microphone, which honestly, that kind of surprised me a few times I've used that. It's like, wait, that's actually pretty good. And I like this too, the Zoom, but I don't know, I'm just never satisfied. Hopefully now I am for a while. This does cost like, I don't know, was that $250 for that little thing? So I hope I'm happy for a little bit anyway. And it's, they kind of advertise it and market it as like a solution for a studio situation almost, but more on the go, of course. But the word studio on the go was kind of in there. It's good enough for me. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. But I don't know if that's stretching it or not. I don't care because I have other microphones besides what I use most of the time. Where is it at? I've used this a few times on my YouTube, but not as much. The Octava MK319, that's a pretty cool microphone too, but I don't know, just for a while there I was thinking I wanted some really old vintage microphone, an old vintage thing on set that would look really cool. I'm starting to give into modern technology a little bit. It's called a smart microphone. It's petite, it's really small, and it delivers as far as I'm concerned. So at least for right now, I think I'm not going to probably do every YouTube video with this because I have my other mics I like to use too, but for maybe a little bit I'll try this. This is kind of cool. For ASMR, I don't know, probably some. Give it I probably want to widen the stereo width when I do that. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Thanks for watching the bonus material, and we'll see you in the next video. I'm not used to that. I can just go ahead and end it. Second time I forgot. Just end it right here.